Back in the US?
Yes,
Almost.
the USSR.
How is the tour going so far, besides the challenges?
It's going great. I mean, it's a beautiful package, I would say, that stars Moonspell and Septic Flash. Some cities have been awesome, other cities have been slow. Shame on you. Not on you, but on the crowd. Because people are always saying, oh, we don't get enough bands from Europe, and blah, blah, blah. But when it's the moment of the truth, they really have to come and support us. But besides some slow nights, I think the shows have been great. The three bands are different, the three bands are original, each one are very distinctive on their own style. We're promoting our new album Extinct as well. So we can't complain. I mean, it's different from tour in Europe. Everybody knows that. It's a little bit harder for bands here in North America. But I'm glad we came because I love to play live every night. For me, I can play in China or in the States or in Italia. It's always great for me because the place is inside my head mostly, and great shows. It's all I can say. And great brotherhood, great comradeship with the bands. I think that's what it counts. That's what you take home.
Did you have time to do any fun sightseeing around?
I'm 40. I've seen a lot. I've seen everything that I wanted to see. I've seen more than I thought that I will ever see in my life. So basically, right now I focus on the tour, and sometimes I go walk a little bit around. But I'm not the kind of guy that wakes up at 7 a.m. to go and see the Statue of Liberty. No. One thing is when I came here for vacations. The States, I've been here a couple of times, especially in New York. But when I'm touring, I'm touring. I'm a touring animal. I don't, I would feel bad as a turista. I'm here to sing and to do the touring stuff. So there's no sightseeing so far.
What can you tell us about the concept behind Extinct?
Well, the lyrical concept bounces between a personal history of you seeing things disappearing from your life. And actually I found a larger background of the natural biotic extinction, and I spoke with a lot of professors that dedicate themselves to this subject, and I could capture, or try to capture the emotion, which is seeing things disappearing, going through the motions, and the unbalance that even the small species, for instance, that disappear, they create a totally chaotic picture on nature. There's many historical examples, and I think the album captures this emotion, and musically, even though the lyrics are very dark, musically it's a more redemptive album. It's an album full of light, full of emotion in a way, with hopefully better songwriting, better playing. I think Moonspell, in my opinion, gave a step forward, and it's very good to do that when you already have so many albums, and when probably you are older and you just want to get into your comfort zone and repeat the albums, do the tours. We try to break all of this. We love our past, but we try to start again. Evolve, but not carrying what we did with Wolfart or Irreligious. Not a new band, because we learned a lot from those times, but definitely the goal of Extinct was to do something that we'll be very proud of and that will be special for us, and so far it's going amazing.
Did you approach the songwriting in a different manner?
Totally different. I arrived to the studio. We have a studio in Portugal. We didn't record there, but it's where we record normally. And we were closing a little Asian tour, Japan, a little Australia. We're trying to go there for a couple of years now, and everything was almost there, but I arrived with a full heart. I said, I want to make an album. And the guys were like, now? I said, yes. And as we are brothers, and they understood what I was going through, and they understand that music is not just a business, it's not just for touring, it's for impressing people or giving interviews. Music is self-expression, and it doesn't have a timing. So I arrived there, and 2 days after we were already writing for Extinct. So it was definitely very intense songwriting, and I think that the period between writing the album and the studio was 9 months, and we worked every day for the album. I think we had a couple of Sundays off.
Nice. What can you tell us about the the inspiration for the video, guys?
Well, I haven't made it myself. I'm just another guy over there on the video. But Victor Castro is a friend of ours. He directed from Portugal. He directed our documentary as well that comes with the album. I really love his work, and he's worked with us before on Alpha Noir Omega White, with White Skies video. I love his aesthetics, and we see eye to eye. He's very much into B-series movies, like not Mad Max, but you know, the Mad Max for the poor, like 1999, Bronx Warriors, this kind of stuff. So aesthetically, we had this feeling, this trashy feeling from the early '80s, black and white as well. They had color, the movies were colored, but we decided on black and white. And it's a video just like the song about imperfection. That's why there's always these mutilated people interacting with beautiful women, because the world is made of both, you know. And I don't like personally just to put a blonde girl singing. Nothing against blonde girls, nothing against girls. But honestly, I'm fed up with all the same gothic metal videos where there's a girl in the corset and singing and everybody's happy and nice. And don't worry. And so we really wanted something different, something in your face, and something that was a little bit disturbing. Even a lot of people didn't like the video because there was, in their opinion, handicapped people over there. But the so-called handicapped people that were there, they are examples from my life. They are
the biodiversity, like in nature, right?
And it's an album. Extinction is not an album about you know, pirates or treasure chests. Folk. It's an album about reality, and reality is imperfection, and I think that it's very well captured on the video.
Do you plan on filming another video from this album?
That depends on our label, Napalm, but the album is going so great, and we have the lyric videos as well. I love those lyric videos.
Nice.
We have Craig going, British guy doing them. It's awesome. But we might do another video, not as Extinct. Probably a live video or a behind-the-scenes video. That's what we are thinking of, but we don't know the song yet.
Is there a song from Extinct that you particularly enjoy performing live?
Yes, and we're not performing it enough, so I have to talk with the guys to see if we perform it today in Chicago or not. It's called The Future is Dark.
Yes.
It's the before last song. It's one of my special songs.
Yeah, very emotional song. Back in 1999, you did an unplugged show.
I don't remember.
No, the MTV unplugged show. Would you do again something like that if you had the opportunity?
Yes, we did that show, acoustic, you know, and actually we did in 2010 we did a whole sold-out tour in Portugal. It's not the Unplugged, it's not the MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
It's Moonspell songs, and they are very acoustic. To start with, they're very musical. So what we had was the whole band, but also cello quartet, 3 backup singing girls, like a small choir, a percussionist, and we took this show to Wacken in 2012, and it was awesome. We had an awesome response, and I think our music kind of fits also with this more acoustic. So,
but would you bring it like an entire tour, just like
selected cities? Yes, not an entire world tour, but actually it's in our plans. Not for this year or the year after, because we definitely are going to tour a lot for Extinct. But I want to play. Some bands are doing this, like Anathema, Catatonia, and I think we'll follow the lead because we did this already in the past, many years ago, as you said. And I want to play in different places to different crowds as well, and this different kind of show. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe 2017 we'll do some cities in Europe, and then let's see if it's interesting enough to come here to the States and do a couple of cities as well, but not the full length.
You did guest vocals on Kevstar album.
I did.
One of my favorite songs.
Right.
I like the time. How did that collaboration happen? Now you're friends.
Yes, friendship, obviously, mutual admiration for Christos as a composer, and Androniki as a singer as well. I really love Septic Flash, and I really love also what Christos is doing with Chaos Star. So it was it was a complicated song to get into because it's very different from what I used to to.
not mainstream. Definitely.
No, and it's a brilliant album. Not only that song, so I was very proud that Chris has invited me, and on top of it, he even gave me this kick-ass statue of the Theseus killing the Minotaur.
Nice.
So I have it in my office, and it was definitely a great experience. I hope people like it.
Right. But in the future, do you think you might perform again with Hellstar on the album?
We talked about it today, probably not on an album, but if they do a show in Greece and if there's a budget available, I'll definitely fly in and sing that song with them, definitely.
And if you could collaborate with any artist, who would you choose?
Peter Murphy.
Nice.
No, I don't know, it depends on
That
the
would
offer.
be nice, actually.
Yeah, I wanted him to sing on the Moonspell album, so he couldn't, so I ripped him off as much as I could. I got this invitation, I don't know if it's going to coming through or not, from actually an Italian band, Théâtre de Vampire.
Yes, I know.
So I said yes, I'm waiting for them to raise Italians. I'm waiting.
Yeah, they like doing that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for their feedback in a way. So that might be my next collaboration, but I'm always open. I just recorded the Fado. Fado is the Portuguese traditional music, so I recorded with António Chein. Nobody probably heard of this name, but he's a master in Portuguese guitar. Portuguese guitar is a 12-string guitar that we use for Fado, and I wrote and sang a Fado that I called the Fado that doesn't exist. That was my lyric for him. Trains. And yeah, I'm very open for collaborations as long as I like it. It's not about the money, it's not about the opportunity. I got invited by many bands, especially in Portugal. I said I have no problems in saying no, but I have no problems in saying yes when I like it. So I think Théâtre de Vampire will be my next collaboration because I really like the style and it has everything to do with me. It's my face, so I'll definitely probably go and sing a song with them. Yeah.
Are you working on poetry right now?
Indeed, you're reading my mind.
Yeah?
You hacked into my computer. No, I wrote poetry in the past. I did 3 books.
So only in Portuguese.
Yeah,
so
I
now.
stopped a little bit, not because of any reason. It's not something I need to do. It's just something. It's not a band, so it doesn't have an agenda. So what I do is that there is coming out when I get back from the States, a couple of weeks after, I'm going to present my anthology. It's the 3 books gathered in one. It's coming out in Portugal because it's sold out for many years, my 3 poetry books. And it's going to be released in Brazil as well. And the fact that something is happening with the books again really made me think that I cannot be so foolish anymore and that I got to stop being lazy, and I'm going to pick up the anthology and page by page I'm going to translate it myself into English. And then there's a lot of publishers already interested, and it's going to be out in English, first Portuguese again, then English, and then in Spanish.
Very nice, I'll get it right away. What is your opinion about having the band's discography on Spotify?
I have no opinion. I mean, for me, listening to music legally, as they do in Spotify, even if the bands don't get the revenue they should have, because the labels found a way of cutting a direct source of income. But I mean, I'm not for or against anything. I think people should do illegal downloads if they want to listen to the music. Go and there's the open Spotify and there's also the paid Spotify. I have one account myself. So I think Spotify is probably the best so far from all the platforms. So I don't have a problem with them. We just found out that metal is the genre that gets more listenings in Portugal. So that's pretty cool for all the metal bands, especially the Portuguese metal bands. But what I have a problem with is people like praising, the guy from, for instance, Mega Upload, which is a millionaire. I'm not, far from it, nobody will be. And praising him and thinking about him as the modern Robin Hood. No, it's just a thief. that steals from bands, that paid for the studio, paid for the producer, paid for traveling to the studio, and the guy just puts it in there, and the same goes for all contents. It's a big problem, and I have a solution. You know, I'm not a fan of many things, crowdfunding, etc. I think it's simple, and people should keep it simple. Buy the record, buy the ticket, buy the T-shirt. It's all the band needs. Why?
You're very active on social media.
Am I?
You, the band.
Oh.
Not you personally. You personally live.
I don't have anything. Facebook, Instagram.
What do you think of this big hype?
It's a necessary evil, but I think people should not only focus on social networking. Moonspell doesn't do music to get likes on the Facebook. It's important to stay in touch, and it's an amazing tool to stay in touch. But everything in life, it has to be made with balance. You know, not everybody is online. We have a lot of great fans that couldn't care less about our Facebook or Instagram account, and we have to look to them as well. So I kind of have a love and hate relationship. I think it's a great tool, great opportunity for freedom, and I just see people spoiling it by having too much of an opinion and too little of an emotion. That's what I think about social networking.
I can't really look at it.
Group
I couldn't zoom back out.
It's a beautiful thing. I really haven't seen it.
I don't know about the other bands. My band is Moonspell, and we are totally independent, and we look forward, we don't look to the side. You know, what other bands are doing or not, it's their problem, and it's their prerogative. But what Moonspell does is just, we do not all talk about things. We love wolf. The Iberian wolf is endangered, on the verge of extinction. It's the only species of wolf that is connected with where we are from. It's a local thing, and we give in all the Moonspell profit to the group logo. It says 50% of the profit because the other profit is also from our merch company, which is an independent company. But we won't make any dime with that T-shirts. It's not that we're going to save the day. It's much more about the gesture than about the money. Because personally, I'm very involved on this, and we have the same with the Iberian links, and the numbers are up again while the wolf numbers are going down. So we're trying to create awareness for people. So if people get these T-shirts, it's great because they're not only celebrating the 20 years of a great album, but also helping out the main inspiration of that album, which is wolves and their lifestyle.
And do you still identify with that album 20 years after?
Of course, I don't live in the past. I've grown up. Everybody should. You know, it's not 95 anymore. We wish, but it's not going to happen. I think it's a brilliant album. An album that for us it's brilliant because it's good or bad or musically groundbreaking. We cannot evaluate that. I mean, we made the album, so for us we have different opinion about it. But I think it was just the album that allowed us to write our little known Portuguese page on a bigger chapter of the great European metal bands back from the 90s, especially the Central Media bands. So yeah, I love Imperial, I love Alma Mater, I love Erotic Alchemy. I don't have a problem at all with playing with that songs, but like I said, that was 95. In 2015, I'm not going to make a second Wolfheart. That's impossible. It doesn't depend on us. But I think the tradition and the memory about this album is overwhelming, and especially for us as a Portuguese band, when we're playing in Indianapolis or wherever. It's great because in the end of the day, it was the album that helped us to break through Portugal, and it was priceless.
What are you reading right now?
I'm reading Submission by Michel Houellebecq. He's a French writer, and it's about a kind of a dystopia, you know, about France being ruled by a Muslim political party with all that involved. It's a very interesting book. Makes you wonder, questions a lot of stuff about the New World Order. It's a political meets more human book. That's one I'm reading, and the other book I'm almost finishing it, unfortunately, but I have a lot on my iPad, but I still carry books. The other one I'm rereading is The Italo Calvino, you know.
Oh, so
La
which
città
one?
invisibile.
La città invisibile.
Yeah, the
Right.
invisible cities. Yeah.
So expectations for the future of Moonspell.
The future is dark.
Yes, great answer. I agree 100%.
I don't know. We take it day by day. I think we did a very special album. It's going amazing. The fans love it, and that's what it counts. We dared, we evolved, we expanded, and people went. They could say, "Well, we don't want this. We want another Off Noir 1920." People will always bitch.
Yeah.
So why not do whatever
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's art also.
That's what
whatever you
what we stand for. Crazy or not, extravagant or not, it's who Moonspell is. So the future will be, an infinite road to extinction. We are finishing up the North American tour with Dead Stars and Septic Flash, as we talked about. We just came from Europe, where we do Septic Flash as well. And right that we come from here, we're going to initiate the festival season with Wave Gothic Treffen in Leipzig, and then we go to Rock in Rio in Brazil. Probably do a South American tour, and then we're going to announce our next European tour, Moonspell Dagobai Jaded Star, from Greece. It starts in October, it ends in November, then some time off.
And then back to North America.
And then, I don't know, we have many plans for 2016. We still don't have any plans for North America. Let's see, we have to take our conclusions out of this tour as well. But, Europe is calling for us very wildly, and we have a lot of offers already for 2016. So let's see how it goes. But the future is to be on tour, definitely.
Okay.
If it's dark or not, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Thank you for the
No problem.
interview.